Ko maunga haumi te maunga. Ko manga tū rere ki roto o Waipāwa, ngā awa. Ko ngā riki kai pūtahi te iwi. Ko te wainui, te marae.
The last time we were here, it was to mourn the sudden loss of their mokopuna, Sean Wainui. I taua wā mui ana te marae nei I ona hoa pūmau me ona tini whanaunga hoki. He hoki ngā mahara ki ngā kupu I utaina ki runga ki aia, ngā kupu whakamaumahara, whakamānawa hoki I aia.
He'll be sorely missed, but always remain close in our hearts.
Off the field, his smile, man, was special.
He was kind, he was caring, he was loving, he was vulnerable, he was open-hearted, he was cheeky.
My heart is starting to grow, get better, and to see all the fine people he's brought to our marae.
Of course, many of us will remember Sean as a force to be reckoned with out on the rugby field, as he donned the Chiefs, Crusaders or Māori All Blacks jersey, something his whānau are very proud of. Now, almost 3 years later, the whānau are back here at Wainui Marae, preparing for his unveiling, to remember their cousin, their brother, their son, their partner, their dad. Paige, it's been 2.5 years since you lost Shawnee. Here we are on the eve of his unveiling. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
I think there's no right or wrong time to do an unveiling. I think everyone goes through their own stages of grief and finding those pockets of peace. But the lead up and being here today, we're seeing all the tamariki running around, all the boys, all his brothers and his sister all mucking in, it feels right. It feels so right. And this weekend is about a beautiful celebration of a man with so much mana. He had so much stature in this world. I think what I've learnt with grief is no one's immune to it. And I hadn't lost really anyone that close to me, nowhere near as close to me, but I hadn't suffered a major loss in my life. I think those who had passed on lived a full and beautiful life, and I think I didn't think in a million years I would lose my soulmate, my best friend, my sanctuary, our protector, you know, the father of our beautiful tamariki. You know, I found him, and many search infinite lifetimes to find that one true love, and I'm just so lucky and grateful that I had found a man like Shawnee. I think losing Shawnee put me out there on the edges of life, I'll be honest, and but I had two options, and in the end I chose to run it straight. I wanted to feel all the pain, the loss, the longing, the heartache head on, and I knew I had to do that for my tamariki because they are my anchors on this earth. I think if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be. But I'm so grateful that I still have a piece of him here with me, which is our boy Kawariki. We named Kawariki Te Raona Wainui, and Shawnee named him that because Kawariki and the lion, meaning strength. And I know Shawnee would be proud to know that his son's living up to his name. He holds so much strength and pride, and he stands so tall and hearty, just like Shawnee. You know, besides our four walls at home, Whatatutu was Shawnee's favourite place on earth. I mean, it's so beautiful here.
Paradise.
Paradise. Every time we would cruise down back to Whatatutu, the dreads would come down, Ukai Pō song on blast. Swapped his boots for his gummies, and you know, you couldn't wipe the smile off his face. So I think knowing that Kawariki still has that connection here to his papa is really beautiful.
As we spoke about, Paige, you have a huge following online, and I know there was an outpouring of aroha from many around the world when Shawnee passed. What do you want to say to those people that were sending you messages and helping you through that period of time?
Yeah, there's really no words to thank everyone for all their outpouring love and aroha. We almost feel like you're part of our whānau, the way that you guys have wrapped your guys' arms around me and my whānau. Whether that's the big cuddle in public, on the street, you know, or walking in the mall and someone gives me a big cuddle, we love that.
What will you remember most about Shawnee?
When Shawnee stepped into my life, not only did he sweep me off my feet, but he wrapped his arms around my daughter Arahia. And I think that's what made me fall so deeply in love with this man. I think it's one thing being a mama, being a single young mama, and knowing that you're bringing another man into your daughter's life. You want to make sure that this was going to be a man that would take care of her, that would protect her, and Shawnee took on that role so effortlessly and beautifully, and I think that's what I'll always remember of Shawnee when I first met him, that connection he made with Arahia so naturally and beautifully. I'll remember him for his heartiest hukas, and you know, I miss them so much, and I wanted him to, you know, teach kawariki, but I know that he will be guiding and protecting us on the other side. You know, I love him and I miss him so much, we all do, and we're really excited for this weekend ahead.
Sean Thomas Wainui, blessed with life, 23rd of October 1995. Called home, 18th October 2021. Loving husband and soulmate to Paige. Loved and adored papa to Kawariki and Arahia. Beloved son to Catherine Malloy and Peter Wainui. Cherished brother to Whitney, Luke and Gareth. Proud uncle to Nixon, Carlo, Quincy, Miles and Neo. Treasured cousin, nephew and friend. Kua hinga, te tōtara, i te waunui a tāne. The tōtara has fallen in the great forest of Tāne. Shawnee boy, the hoha.
Home is where